Thank you very much for the invitation.
Here's the question then. Has this day risen to your expectations?
Absolutely it has. And I think as a country, we really need to be happy and joyful that in our fifth election, the spirit of democracy, the spirit of determining our own future has come through. Just looking at those queues, looking at how the voters came out, one is very enthused and inspired.
Let's talk about that voter turnout, because Theo, who was speaking to Peter earlier, our resident analyst at the moment, was just saying that in places like Marikana, Bekkersdal and other hotspots, the turnout was very poor.
Let's start off with the right things. First and foremost, what we were hearing was that there will be no voting in those places. And we also identified those places as hotspots. When I woke up this morning and I saw those queues in Bekkersdal, I just said to myself, thank you. Yes, it is happening. Because when we visited Bekkersdal last Saturday and we met the residents and the citizens, they were saying, we would like to vote. Come to Bekkersdal, protect us, save us, so that we can go and vote.
That's exactly what you did.
So when I saw that happen, I knew that indeed this was a good day. And if you take the story that last night, we had something like 3 IEC tents that burned. By 5 o'clock this morning, those tents were again set up. By 7 o'clock, queues were running. I would seriously negate a story that says it wasn't what it was supposed to be.
What about Marikana though? Because the analysis is that in Marikana, people chose, in majority or in their numbers, chose to stay away from the polls and rather withhold their votes, even though you had so many political parties campaigning in that area.
I'm not sure what the person who was commenting is using, because the numbers are still going to run in. What we've seen in a place where you would have expected no turnout. We were in Freedom Park last week, and we know that houses of councillors were burnt, and it was very tense. We never thought that it was going to happen, but people went out to vote. So it is not a story of those I would wish to call prophets of doom, but today we're celebrating. South Africans went out to vote.
Okay, Mama, we're continuing with this conversation with General Riah Phiyega, but we have to say goodbye to our SABC 3 viewers. Thank you very much for having joined us for this special broadcast.